everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something special for you guys. I have more lightings, so I hope that whatever that is going to come up in the camera when I'm filming at night will be much better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and let's dive right in. Alright, so today I only got 2 products here because I'm actually really intrigued to get more of it, but I feel like I have a lot of those products and honestly I just can't use all of them, and it's not like I'm given PR or anything like that, although I would love to, but that aside, I'm not going to finish using all of them, and I already have like 4 boxes here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like drawers for me to keep makeup in. And honestly, I think when I get older, these things are just gonna pile up more. And I did declutter the previous time, and I'm in January, and it's still piling up non-stop. So I hope that I hope that these 2 products that I bought will definitely be my favorites and something that I will use on a daily basis, and definitely it is worth collecting because of the packaging. So these are the products. So these are the Smashbox times Velda. I think it's called Velda or Veleda. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yes, so it's Smashbox collaboration with one of the YouTuber, I believe. Yes, and so it's all revolving around a rose, you know, kind of like melted rose, metallic, you know, like shiny petal like products, which I think is really beautiful. Yeah, so you know what, I'm just gonna get it. So I went to Sephora's on the second day it was out, because the first day when it was released in Singapore, it was released through an Instagram post, and I believe like 6:30 or something like that, and I checked it when the post was 5 minutes ago, but at Sephora's app, Sephora's website, there is no link of the highlighters at all. And when I checked back an hour later, it was out of stock, and I was like, are you even serious about getting $60 worth of Smashbox products and get their primer for free, or you're just, you know, trying to lure people down to the stores to get them? I was like, no, you know what, I'm gonna get to it the next day. So the next day, you know, I had some free time, so I went down with my mom and I got this. Okay, so this one, they had 3 colors. So 2 of them will come in this packaging like that, but I only got 1 out of the 2 because the other one is explained to be like a dusty, not really dusty, but rusty rose kind of color. Personally for me, I think that is a perfect blush topper, but because I have some pore issue, you know, some imperfection, I don't think I wanted to emphasize them by using something that is a little bit metallic, especially on my cheeks, other than the highlights. Alright, but it reminds me a lot of the Becca copper. Hold on, let me find. Okay, it's really old and beaten up but this is the Becca one. This is called blush copper, so it reminds me a lot of this color. So if you guys have this, I think this would be a little bit more rusty than that, but I didn't swatch them side by side to compare, but it reminds me a lot of this one, so I didn't get that. But instead, because of the packaging, I had to get one of them, and I got this. This is in Gilded Rose, and I've seen a lot of reviews that this product, okay, so when you open them up, it has this like plastic thing, and then this is the product. Ooh, how nice. Alright, and on the mirror there is like this Smashbox and the name engraved or printed on top of the mirror, so it's not like something you can throw away or throw out. So the entire packaging has her name stamp on it and all that. So I did see and read a couple of reviews on this product, and they say that although it looks very pretty in this color or in the pan, it actually swatched quite light and not as intense as everybody wanted it to be. And yeah, so I did swatch it in stores, and I find that if you're talking about high metallic shine, this is not for you. But if you were to build it on maybe 2 heavy layers on top, it will kind of achieve the type of highlighter that is it is still shiny, still a little bit metallic, but it's not like super blinding, if you get what I mean. So I'm really like reluctant to dig into the palette. It's so nice. Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna dive right in. Where should I start first, guys? Okay, so if you swatch it, it will look like that. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm gonna swatch a bit more. Yep, this is it over here. And I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hands. You'll probably see it much more on my hands because my hands, I have a tan, so my hands are definitely way tanner. So I'm gonna swatch it here, and one layer looks like that. Yep, that is the shine that you're gonna get. One layer swatch with fingers. Okay, and we're going in with a brush. So I do not think that if I'm going to go in with a fluffy like highlight brush, anything's going to show up. So I'm going to go in with a shadow brush that is more like stiff. So I hope that this one do pick up the product, and dive right in. I do not have any highlights on my face because I just really wanted to show you guys how it looks like, and I have whites so you guys can see the true effect. So let's go. Okay, I'm getting some product onto the brush and we shall see. Ooh, can you guys see that? Okay, so I think if you guys go in with a stiffer brush, you guys can actually see the whole entire highlight. And it has a little bit of that pink cast, so I think it really looks very nice because it just kind of lifts my complexion. So if you guys have followed me long enough, you guys will definitely know that I have very pale complexion, not like pale white, but I don't have colors on my face. I do need to pack on a lot of colors to make myself look alive. If not, I look like I'm dead. So I think this kind of highlight just brings more life, more color to my face, to emphasize, like, to bring up more, I don't know, like more, like just to breathe life into my face. You get what I mean? So this is one layer, and then we're going in with second layer. Woohoo! And I really like it, but I don't think, actually I think because now I'm tanner, it doesn't look that pink, and it did kind of blend in really nicely into my blush, so it looks really nice. But I'm not sure. I'm going in onto my nose. Can you guys see it? I'm not sure you guys can see it. And then maybe a little bit on the tip here. Can you guys see? And then a little bit on the cupid's bow. Okay, I think I see you. Alright, then of course a little bit down the chin. A little bit. But I think if you're going down the chin, you might have to use a light hand, because if not, it will look like you have a pink chin. Alright, so I quite like it. Just gonna brush some whatever that's left over on top of my forehead. Alright, so this is it. Nice. Okay, it's definitely not as, because I have a lot of lights here, you can see that it's like kind of shining through, but in real life, I think that yes, it is kind of still metallic. It's a highlighter after all, but as compared to like maybe Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop, or the Dior glowing, the glowing gardens, yes. This one over here, then definitely it is not like super blinding, you know, but it is still not like those subtle highlights that you have, like those like barely there kind. It's still kind of obvious, but it's like a medium highlight. So I quite like it, and it doesn't really emphasize my pores because I have like a little bit of a skin texture over here, but it doesn't really emphasize, like you can see the highlight, but I don't really see them emphasizing any parts of my imperfection over here. So I quite like it. And I do think that it gives me a healthy blush kind of glow, which I kind of like. I like it. Alright, so, and the packaging, so nice. But they're very expensive. They are $69 in Singapore, and yeah, for a highlight it is too pricey, and it's from Smashbox, you know. And one thing, I swatched their eye palette in Sephora's. I love the texture, I love it so much, but the thing is, I'm really into rose gold tones makeup, but I think that my eyes are not suited because I have very puffy eyelids, and if I use too much or too heavy of a rusty toned makeup, or especially eyeshadows on my eyes, it just makes my eyes look really puffy, which I don't like. So I'm trying to stay away from those, but then pink, plums, you know, coppery colors are my favorite type of colors to put on my eyes. I think it is also because it's like the trend now. So yep, so the next one is Prismatic Petal, the other one that I got. Okay, and this one, the packaging is slightly different. This one is like, it has this rubber texture that encase the whole rose print in it, and I think this one kind of catches powder, catches the dust, and it might even, I think over time, it might even become like sticky, I believe. I'm not so sure, but I get the vibe from it, yeah. So when you open it, yes, same thing, you've got this plastic thing. This one caught me. This one is so pretty. Its glitter is large, much larger, much clunkier and all that, but this one is just so nice. It is definitely something that you can still wear on your cheeks but have that blink factor, but it's not overpowering. And I've seen reviews, especially, I can't really remember, but one of the bloggers, they say that when they use these two together, it was bombs. So I have to get this. Like, I really have to get this one. So yeah, here we go. Right, okay, so first swatch. Ooh, very smooth. And this is the color. Okay, this one doesn't have a color payoff, but you can see straight away there is the... Can you guys see it? Yes, you guys can see it. Yeah. So there's like this duochrome kind of pink-cast, like purple pink kind of color. I'm gonna give you guys a heavier swatch. Okay, here we go. Over here, look, very nice, very pink. And in real life, other than the camera, you can see the duochrome even stronger. The pink is even stronger. It is even nicer, I want to say, than the MAC. You know, the extra dimension kind of like duochrome highlighters that MAC kind of released, I think last year or a few seasons ago. Not sure, I forgot. But they are permanent now. So like, I believe it was like Show Gold or something, the one with the pink glow and the chrome. This one just reminds me so much of that, but it's so much intense. But I feel like this one, because it has more pinkish glow, it might not be very suitable for like directly on the cheeks on itself, but very nice on the eyelids, which I feel like I wanted to do now, and we shall see how it works on the eyes first. Then maybe I'll layer it on with alone over here first, and then I'll top it up with the Gilded Rose to see the effect that was actually kind of recommended by one of the bloggers, which caused me to get two of them. So yay, use my hands. Whew. Right, that's one side of it. Oh, I'm so sad. I think with a little bit more of like a fixed blush or a sticky base, it might show up even more, but I think this should be enough. So I'm not sure if you guys can see or if the camera is picking up, but this is it. Okay, whatever. Then I'm going to go in and kind of put it over here. Oof. Woohoo! I can see the pink duochrome straight away, and it's like giving me a shriek like one line through the whole entire. Yep, you guys can definitely see that it's like one streak of pink going through across my cheekbones. Can you guys see it? This one is Gilded Rose. This one is Prismatic Petal. And then I'm going to kind of just mix both so that I can see the effect, which I think I will like it more because I like that this one have much more glow and reflect as compared to the Gilded Rose. But because of the pink cast, I want this to lighten up a little bit more. It definitely did lighten it, but still has that intensified version of it. It's nice. Love it. So once again, yeah, this is the two swatches and a little bit of a review. I think both of them are really smooth. This one might be a little bit stiff, like firmly pressed into it, but this one is a little bit fluffier. The texture is like fluffy and powdery. Not powdery as in like it will kick up a lot of product, but when you touch, it just kind of get attached to your fingers and it doesn't really like run around and all that. Yeah. And so once again, this one is only Gilded Rose. This one is the Prismatic Petal together, mixed with your Gilded Rose. Woohoo! I love it. I really like it. I feel like it might be a new highlight craze for me now, because there's a period of time that I actually don't want to wear highlighters anymore because I just feel like everybody is rocking such a strong highlight, and also because my highlight do not last all the time. Like it might be super blinding, but maybe 3 hours into wear, my highlights are like partially gone, power reduced to 50%, and people's highlight are still like blinding, you know, and on flake, but mine is like losing luster. You know, like I can't compare, and it's like I failed, so I just like, you know, not put highlighter anymore. You know, it's just like letting people know that I don't want to put highlighter, so you don't see any highlighter here. Instead of putting on highlighter, I wanted to shine like them, but still it's only like half percent, like 50%, half the effort. You know, like I chose a lousy highlighter to put on my face, and therefore I'm not glowing as well. But then I'm using those really blinding products, so I'm really disappointed. And I'm not disappointed in the products itself, I'm just more disappointed in my skin and how that my skin is not holding up makeup products, even with primer, powder, setting spray and everything. So I'm still in the midst of finding more, maybe pack on more and shine like a disco ball, and then you head out, so that at the end of the day, even after highlighting has been wearing off, you know, and all those and fading and whatsoever, you still have like a thick layer of highlight. But yeah, so I might actually wear more highlight recently, like more often now, because I just I kind of just like highlighters. I feel like they give me a lot more glow. It makes me look much more healthy, I want to say. But yeah, so anyway, my hair looks like crap today, so sister here have tied them up, so please do not mind me. Yeah, it's just like this is the best way. Clip them up, tie it in ponytail, no straight cray hair going all around. So yeah, here are the two Smashbox highlighters that I shared with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.